I would love your thoughts on this because I actually have one of the testimonials that they gave us ahead of, right? So specifically
Yes.
close to what you just said, right? So cyclist wrote in, has a routine where it has a set of standardized RPM and wattage and
Yeah.
goes to failure on a set. Before CoolMitt was never able to break 4 minutes.
Yeah.
While using CoolMitt, same exact routine now has extended it to 5 minutes 53, added a minute 53 seconds onto a set to failure.
Yeah.
How is that explained? Like
It,
how would the
it,
science explain that?
there's probably two things going on. So we talked about some of the thermodynamics and muscle physiology. I probably didn't go through this really clear, but the energy that you access when you ride a bicycle, the final kind of chemical form of energy that we learn about, in undergraduate biology is adenosine triphosphate. It's this energy source. It's a chemical energy source. When you break it down so the muscles can engage and you can produce force or generate power, 80% of that reaction is given off in heat, and only 20-25% is really used and harnessed for work. So there's just tons of heat buildup. And so we know that, as we said before, if you get too hot, it's like the biochemical machinery of the muscle starts to break down and not work efficiently. So
Hmm.
one way to explain it, you said, how do you explain this? This guy said, I can't get past 4 minutes. And then he puts on CoolMitt and he goes through 4 minutes, 4:30, 5 minutes, 5:30.
That's, I mean,
Yeah,
almost
he's
added
like, he's like,
2 minutes to a set to
yeah,
failure.
that's
Yeah,
huge. So,
yeah.
so what he could be doing is he could be giving signals to the brain that say we are cool and it's okay to keep going. So it's like central limitations have been unbraked. But the other is that the temperature of the blood that's circulating through those muscles is cooler and it's helping him resist a thermal load. And then there's a third thing, and I'll take it when we can get it. Some people think placebo is a bad word. In
Hmm.
lectures and presentations I give, I don't even use placebo. I talk about belief effects because
Hmm.
certainly, and Ted Lasso's made it all famous now. I was doing belief effect talks way before Ted Lasso.
I'll tell you what, of the volumes of information I've learned from you over the years,
Yeah,
the belief effect stuff is, I think, some of the most
it,
powerful. It's amazing. It really
it's
is. Yeah.
huge. And if you unwrap your cool mitt and you've heard the testimonials and you listen to Jess and Dave tell you about thermodynamics and you know it works, and you've probably been, not saying you've been a little bit, easy on yourself. But, if you're training by yourself, it's hard to push yourself. What you need sometimes is a younger brother, to just really
Hmm.
stick into it. Or you
Yeah.
need a coach right there motivating you. And if the Cool Mitt gives you the motivation that when you use it, it makes sense. And you're like, I should be able to go further. And then you're getting signals to your brain that go, I think you can go further. And then you're moving heat from your body that allows the muscles to go further. Then you go further. So
Mhm.
that's how I would explain it.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
I'd always check the power. A great way for somebody to go further to give them power is they didn't calibrate their power meter. So
That's
that's the other one you always want to check. Yeah. Yeah.
definitely want to standardize your equipment, right,
Yeah.
Calic?
Yeah.